Who? He just still got a. Who? He just still got a. He just got a wife. I know. So who just got a nothing but who wife her? So who just got a he just got a wife her? So who wife her? So who he just still got he just got a wife her? So who he just still got a he just got a wife her? So who wife her? So who just who he just still got he just got a wife her? Nothing but who wife her? Who he just still got who he just still got he just got a wife her?
What's going on? What's up? What's up, Sammer? Going on? I ain't doing too much of nothing. Just chilling. What everybody doing? What everybody up to?
So I know. So who wife her? Who he just still got a wife her? Who he just still got a he just got a wife her? So who he just got
Summer. I'm from Chicago. What's up, Kareem? What's going on, Kareem?
so who he just got
Speak.
but he just got a wife
He love. Huh?
So who he
What you
just
mean?
who he just got but he just got a wife
I don't know what you mean, Kareem. I don't know what you mean. Bro, Katie, which pause key? What y'all talking about? What you talking about, Summer? Hello, read to my name. Uh, Muhammad O Yonder. That's how you pronounce your name. Well, welcome, Muhammad, to the live. Kareem, Elf, and Allah D. Hello, my name is Alpha, and what's going on? Welcome to the live. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all like this live too. Try to say, Muhammad O Yonder, please what? Bro, I just said your name, Muhammad O Yonder. That's how you spell your name? You welcome, bro. Y'all make sure y'all like this live. What y'all want to talk about? I'm from Chicago, bro. Yeah, I'm from Chicago. I don't sound like it. Make sure y'all sub up. I don't know if y'all see that. Go ahead, sub up. I'm 25, bro. How old is y'all? How old is y'all? Where y'all from? Where everybody from? Nice hair, man. Thanks, man. I don't know what I want to do with it. Cut it. or let it grow. Say Yamir and say Nip. Yamir and say Nip. Say Nip. Well, I said it. I say Yamir, Yamir, and say Nip. Turkish. What part of Turkish is you from? Hold on, let me see. Uh, Turkish. Turkish. But y'all be speaking them different languages. No. But y'all be speaking them different languages. You from Turkish? Bro, Pakistan? Israel? Or Palestine? What language, how many languages y'all speak? Yes. Man, I never been to Turkish or Palestine or whatever, uh, Pakistan. Which team are you from? I'm from neither. I'm not from Turkish or Palestine or uh Pakistan. I never been over there. You from Turkish? I mean, what they doing up over there anyway? Excuse me. What they doing with Turkish?
What kind of man are you looking for in America?
Black.
Why do you like a black man versus a Turkish man?
Because the black men are so masculine, so gentleman. I'm not dating with Turkish guys.
Why not?
I don't like dating with them. No, I'm waiting with American
Turkish
guys.
are
Why do you want
alright.
an American guy, not a Turkish guy?
They are so masculine. I don't like Turkish men. They are so jealous. They can accept me who I am. They are not my type.
So let me ask you this. A girl that's watching this, she wants to get a black man. What can you do to get a black man?
They love curly girls. Curly, yeah.
People who speak Turkish.
Language do you speak?
Turkish.
Say something to me in Turkish and let me know what she's saying in the comments.
Bugün hava harika ve çok insanlar buradalar.
Language do you speak?
Turkish.
Say something to me in Turkish and let me know what she's saying.
Turkish alright, right? What's going on, bro? Or is I Muslim? Nah, man, I ain't Muslim, man. But I do got a video on my channel that I did a Muslim video. You could go ahead and check that out on my channel. I did a Muslim video. But I'm not Muslim though, so I don't even know what a Muslim feel like. Nah, man. Nah, man. I ain't gay. Where are you? Man, I'm in the city. What's up? I'm in the city. You asking me all these questions, man. What's going on? Asking me all these questions like you know you wanna know where I'm at, bro.
He remember, hey, what's up, killer? Get at me. God, nigga, I'm like, what's up with it? He was like, nigga, like, what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. He was like, somebody already got you. He said, I know if I'm just not hearing the song, it's probably too late. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna fuck with LA Reid. And then he just chopped gang with him. Just, man, just take my number. Just, you know what I'm saying? If you want to fuck around, fuck around.
What? Did he show up on that? Did he show us with you?
He did That's On Me remix.
The remix, yeah. There we go, yeah.
The
I was trying to think there's a bunch of people on that song.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of them. Okay, so it all kind of worked out.
Jeezy called me. There's a couple people that called me, though. A lot of them.
Man, how about
Yeah.
So Jeezy wanted to sign you too?
Jeezy, Gotti.
Well, I don't even speak Turkish, bro, or whatever you said.
Okay, well, why not QC? Because QC has had a pretty good track record.
See, QC, okay, this what it was. QC, I had, when That's On Me first came, when it first dropped, I say about a week after it dropped, no, the day that I dropped it, Coach K, he had been following me. I didn't know he was following me. He said he had been following me for a long time, but I just didn't know. But he wrote on That's On Me when I dropped it. He wrote on the Instagram clip. He was like, man, that's a hit. He was like, he said that's a hit. He got him an invite. He was like, man, give me your number. I'm gonna hit you up. So I was just waiting for him to call me, whatever. So one day I was at K104.
All right.
He hit him up. He was like, baby, yeah, I remember you a real nigga. I was finna call him anyway. So we set up a day to come out there to go meet with him. So I went out there. I met with Coach K. We was talking shit. P, he was in and out. Like that day, he wasn't really just in the meet. He was like had some more shit going. So he was in and out. So I really was just in there with Coach K. So but they had to be in cahoots with everything. So a couple months went by. You know what I'm saying? They were like, yeah, we're gonna get something together. We'll this, but they was having their business. I don't know what they were doing. They was having their business and shit. You know what I'm saying? So at the time, That's On Me growing bigger and bigger. So everybody, like when I was finna do it with LA, write my shit down. That's when everybody wanted to come. You get what I'm saying? So when P hit me up, he was like, man, hit me up. I want to talk to you. As soon as P hit me up, Coach K, he like, yeah, it's time now. I was like, man, this a bitch. I was like, that's crazy. I had been waiting, stalling out. Then Chris, he had been popping up to shows for 3-4 months. Popping up to shows. I wasn't even trying to sign with nobody at the time. I was just trying to wave out my option. And then, but like I say, by the time QC had came, I was already finna ink it with LA, so it was like kind of too late.
Well,
They had called back, you know what I'm saying, after the fact, but they was, you know what I'm saying, handling whatever they had to handle.
well, you had said that you're not signed to Hitco, but they have an exclusive license to be
It's a partnership.
partnership.
Yeah, my LLC on this partnership. Like we just
What does that mean?
we business partners.
Okay, what's the difference between being signed and being a business partner?
I mean, like I'm not signed under them. I'm under my label and they label we just merged as a joint venture.
Okay, do you own your masters?
We all that we split everything.
Okay, so you guys co-own your
Yeah.
masters. Okay, that's what's up.
LA a real nigga.
I mean, let me tell you, as a business person, the one thing I've learned over time is when you see people start to build wealth over time, the main difference between people who maintain the money and pay their rent and, whatever, and the people that start to really get rich is the ownership.
All right. See, and that's what I had played. Like I had all types of deals on the table. Like from every label I had a meeting with for like 6 months straight. And when I felt like it was time, I was like the month.
City automatic. Okay.
That shit one is over. I already like before all this shit. So I want this. You couldn't get me with the bite on the money like on this shit. Like, I want to know like what the deal structure gonna be like. If the deal structure wasn't right, it wasn't top the number one add numbers anyway. Like I wasn't trying to fuck with the period. And the shit that he gave me, ain't what now major labels gonna give me that on my first run. Nobody.
Yeah, man. I mean, LA Reid knows what he's doing. You can just look at his track.
We gonna make money together. He'll tell you, my brother, we gonna make money together. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah.
So, it was like, that's what played a part to me. Like, I know I'm gonna deliver the music. You know what I'm saying? Even me knowing like he had just started his company, I know he's gonna make some shape. So a lot of shit people probably be like, it be reacting quicker for them. But at the end, I look at it in the long run, like, I'm gonna be good off the shit. You get what I'm saying? Like certain shit we probably gotta work on certain shit, but we gonna work on it. That shit gonna get done. But like in the end, like my life will be set up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll tell you, the one interview that really kind of changed my whole outlook on owning your own music or whatever your intellectual property is was when I interviewed Sir Mix-a-Lot.
But more importantly, there are mechanicals. For every time that song sells, you are supposed to get a mechanical share. So if let's just hypothetically say it's 10 cents. I know it's lower than 10 cents, but let's say it's 10 cents per song, up to 10 songs on the album, they prorate it after that. Up to 10 songs on the record, and Baby Got Back is one of those songs. So that 10 cent, half of that 10 cent goes to whoever did the music, the other half goes to whoever did the writing, the lyrics. And I maintain both sides of it on probably 98% of all my songs. And that's how I work for me. Really, it's just trying to get it done. Of course, you get people come out the woodwork that want to get checks because I was in the studio with you, bro. What are you talking about? I handed you the pen you wrote that with. But other than that, I mean, that's how it works. And it is something that even myself, I underestimated early on.
Sir
He got
Mix-a-Lot.
fucked right.
Nah,
He got fucked like I heard it. Like then he had like a fucked up deal, right?
not in the fucking least.
Really?
Jack, he owned all his shit. He owned all his publishing,
That was
his masters. Rick Rubin. He was signed to Rick Rubin
okay.
on Deaf America.
I might got him mixed up.
You got it mixed up with someone else because he has made, he told me, over $100 million off Baby Got Back. Okay, he's still buying McLarens. He still lives in a house the size of this whole block.
Yeah.
He is fucking good. And then Baby got, Nicki Minaj sample. That's another big check.
That was just the most recent one. Like, people been sampling it. You gonna get money for all that.
It's used in movies. He used in commercials. He owns his publishing and his masters. So basically, it's just
my posse on Broadway. That shit was
all that shit.
And shit.
All that shit. So yeah, man, congrats. Sounds like you're handling your business. You actually worked with Pharrell.
Yeah.
How did that come together?
I don't know. They just hit me talking about Pharrell don't want to get me in with y'all. I ain't had no question. I'm like, shit, let's go.
I mean, that's one of the Pharrell. I think is one of the greatest musical minds of our lifetime.
He know what he's doing.
Like, you're not gonna find too many people musically superior to Pharrell. Like, he's on another level.
And one thing I say, he a musical genius. Like, he'll give you some advice on just the way how to structure a song or a way just to say how to say it versus the way I just regularly say it. And it'll enhance it. It'll make the song sound a whole totally different. Like, when we be doing shit, I just like, I'm gonna do me, but tell me, like, give me help on this shit. Like, tell me what you think I need to do to improve this shit. Like, I'm gonna listen to him, cause nigga, look at the track record. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's because he's not a beat maker. He's a producer.
Man, nigga,
Big difference.
Yeah, for sure.
He doesn't just send you the beat and hope for the best.
Yeah.
He'll actually help you mold your
Exactly.
music.
Exactly. And he get motherfucking right, do all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did a little bit of vocals on it.
Yeah.
Kind of like sprinkled in a little bit, not really.
I was trying to get his ass go through that, but he was like, man, I ain't gonna lie. He was just like, in the time that I'm in right now, I'm just so blessed right now. I don't even want to talk about that type of shit right now. So that's cool, man.
He's too fucking rich, man. That's the problem.
Nah, just different. He just in a different place in life. You get what I'm saying?
Man, he co-owns G-Star Denim.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
G-Star hiding the beast to the mother.
Right, he's a co-owner.
Yeah.
He bought that shit later on.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he had that type of money.
I ain't know that.
That song, Happy, was one of the biggest songs of all time.
Yeah, I would say that probably was his biggest song ever, right?
Easy. Yeah, he had a string of hits way before that.
Yeah.
And he worked with Scott Storch.
Yeah.
I actually helped look that up.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, ask your man.
I didn't know that. See, he wanted to get out of the credit. Look at him. He wanted to get out of the credit.
I went to your man. He gets the credit of hooking up.
No, Scott, he a solid dude, too. He producing and motherfuckers, but he like a legend, too, though. You get what I'm saying? That just his story, how he bounced back from the shit that he bounced back when he was fucking around. That's a blessing, bro.
Oh yeah, I've interviewed him, man. He had like 100,000 a month cocaine habit. He was spending $1 million a month in salaries.
No, just salaries, the mortgage.
Your burn rate.
We're burning $1 million a month.
You're burning $1 million a month between your mortgage. Did you own the boat outright, or you had a mortgage on it?
One of them I owned outright. There was a few boats.
Had a few boats.
Yeah.
Right. So between the staff, the mortgage, the cars.
Let's just say cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, that's it.
He
blew like
slipped up
25 M on cocaine.
It was crazy. I went to his house, his old house, like what I think the house that Baby ended up buying.
Yeah.
And it was like, I mean, the parking lot alone was like Lamborghini, Phantom, Ferrari.
I remember watching shit on MTV Crib, seeing the old shit.
He had a boat in the back that was bigger than the house I grew up in. It was like a 5-bedroom boat, like in the back of the house, because it's on the water.
Right.
And then the house itself was crazy. And he fucked all that off. And bounced back and he's doing cool, but not like he was doing before.
Cause that money period was different back then, like for us producer, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, he helped produce Dr. Dre's The Chronic, or The Chronic 2000. I mean, he did like.
He had a lot of shit.
Yeah. He had a lot of shit.
That motherfucker. Yeah.
Did you guys ever put out that song you worked on together?
Yeah, I put it on my last album.
Okay.
I just never shoot a video, but that would be hard. Like we be battling on which song to shoot videos to, cause like how you got like a lot of good songs on the motherfucker. You be trying to pay attention to the ones that everybody like, but then you overlook some. It be them type of situations.
Well, I actually interviewed one of your label mates recently. Interview hasn't come out yet. Light Skin Keisha.
Okay.
She's also signed a hit couple.
Uh-huh.
And I guess you did the Hey Light Skin remix?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
How did that come together, by the way?
I was in Atlanta 4.5 Summer Jam or some shit like that. It was some shit like that. We was at the studio, and Chubby Baby, he had been hitting me for a minute. He was like, man, I need you to get on the record for me. So I was in there just recording, and he pulled up the song. He like, hey, you gonna do that record for me? I was like, yeah. So I went and did it. Like, about like 10 minutes. And shit, slapped it like that.
Well, in the interview, like I said, it hasn't come out yet. We were talking about like her name, light skin Keisha, and some of the pushback around the colorism in the black community, and her calling herself light skin Keisha.
Not necessarily, not like pushback. I think like there are people who kind of like just look over it and they know like. You know what I'm saying? I'm not meaning like anything like, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to be like, oh, she's a colorist or anything. Like there's a lot of people who get that. You know what I mean? But then there's some people that will comment certain stuff and be like, oh, she's not even light skinned, or why does she call herself light skinned Keisha? And that's so colorist and stuff like that or whatever. But me as a person, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like you have to understand what colorist actually means. And I feel like you also, before you get to judging and assuming that somebody is this and that or that and this or whatever, you have to understand where the meaning of that name comes from.
So, here you are with a name like Yella Beezy on a song called Hey Light Skin. Have you ever heard any sort of kind of pushback?
Oh, about me?
Well, just in general over that. Because the colorism thing is still real. You can't just say it doesn't exist anymore in 2019. It goes back.
I mean, I personally, like, in the music, I ain't had no pushbacks or no shit like that. Like, with my name being Yella Beezy.
Right? So no one on Twitter, nothing, ever?
No. Alright. Only thing I really give them people, they be laughing because I guess Beezy in, like, the Bay or some shit like mean bitch.
Yeah, you Beezy.
Yeah, like you a Beezy. Like, we don't say that shit. So they were like, you call yourself a yellow bitch? I was like, bitch, you got me fucked up. I slap the shit out of all y'all. Nah, but that's about the only thing when they be trying to score on like shit like that. But nah, I have never encountered it.
It's probably worse on the female side.
A female gonna go through a lot of shit like men ain't gonna go through in this music industry, period. It's tough on them. So any little thing, they'll try to drag them through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got I ain't gonna lie, they got a heart. Shit, like when it comes to like even sports, all that shit, like the women get treated way less than the dudes do.
So, back at it again. One of your biggest songs. And Gucci and Quavo's on it.
Right.
How did that come together?
I was doing Wildin' Out, performing at Wildin' Out in Atlanta. I just hit up, when I be going to Atlanta, if you in the town, I try to fuck with, you know what I'm saying, niggas I fuck with. So I hit them up when I go to their city, so I hit up Pete. Pete hit me, he was like, hey, we finna go to the club to come by the studio. Go by the studio, that's when after I got shot, literally, a month after I got shot. I'm in there, they asked me like, what's going on? I'm telling them story, like everything that happened and shit. And they go, Gucci like, hey man, it's Gucci, man. Yella Beezy, man. And Quavo, how can we not get one in, man? Said it just like that. I was like, shit, let go. They had Quavo over there making beats and shit. Hey, it's Quavo. So he was just going through some shit. We chose the beat. And I was listening, we just out there listening. They were smoking the shit. I was like, hey, I got something for it. Nigga, people like, shit, you got something going there. So I went in there, I did the chorus. Came out. Quavo went right in, right after me. I'm talking, as soon as I got out the door, he was already walking in. As soon as he left out, Gucci was walking in there. So as soon as Gucci came, I went right up in the mode. That song won no more than 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes, like 20 minutes.
The whole song, 20 minutes?
30 minutes tops.
Hook and everything.
20, 30 minutes top.
Damn. Hell of a beat, too.
20, 30 minutes top, you know what I'm saying? Then like months later, and then after that, we had went to the club. So when we come back from the club, it's everybody in that motherfucker. At first it was just me, Gucci, and Quavo, P. Then we come back, it's me, Gucci, Quavo, P, 2 Chainz, Lil Baby, Marlo, Cardi, Offset, who else in that motherfucker? There's a lot of motherfucking people in there. So we pulled up another beat, I did it again. Said, say, y'all got something for it? Like, man, go in there. Came up with the first 4. Quavo come right behind me. After that, everybody started going online on their person and shit.
I mean, on Spotify, that's the biggest song right now.
For real?
Yeah. I don't know if that's your biggest song ever, because you have some other big songs. But right now, that's the biggest song.
Oh,
That's what's up, man. Is there a video for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
The video, what the video at now? 47 million, 50 million, some shit like that in like 3 months.
Okay.
2-3 months. I know one of my favorites growing song.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
How does it feel to, to keep dropping hits on this status? Because I feel like in music anyone can get a hit. Right. It doesn't matter how talented.
It's consistent. Like you gotta keep on going. Like I said, I don't even try to just make hits. I just try to make good music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like when you try to make a hit, you definitely probably ain't gonna come out with a hit. So you just make good music because the ones you don't think gonna be a hit, the one that's gonna go. And that's like learning experience. Like I didn't think that's what music gonna do what it did. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
So, I ain't think it. Okay. I knew it was a good song, but I didn't think it was gonna be my biggest song or a song that's gonna change my whole life. So when it comes to music, like I just try to make good music. Stay in my lane. I ain't in competition with nobody. If it's any kind of competition, it's sprinting competition. Like, yeah, you did this on that, and I do you on this. It ain't no hate, no none of that. I congratulate everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't with that suck shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think an example of the no competition thing is like on the way here, I listened to what's it called, Pick Six, where y'all are just
right, just in there, just.
And you don't, motherfuckers don't like doing 2 lines then going on to the next person like you guys did.
Right.
It was dope how, person I'll do 16. Right. I'll do 8.
Right.
You would do like 1 or 2 lines and someone else would jump in. Then you come back and do like 4 or 5 lines.
This shit. I been wanting everybody to make it. Like if you from where I come from or just motherfuckers around, especially for myself, I be wanting everybody to make it. Like it's enough money to come around to go around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the type of nigga who's stingy with the spotlight or who be trying to keep niggas in the background. Nah. That shit it's cool when one person doing it. That shit look good when it's a team of motherfuckers doing it. You get what I'm saying? Like your clip don't look better when y'all all shining together.
Yeah, I mean I've interviewed Trap Boy Freddy.
Yeah.
Did our interview.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing too.
He gonna continue to do it as long as I'm doing mine or vice versa. Yeah. We got some more niggas coming up under that's gonna go out.
Well, speaking of local rappers, explain what the angry local rapper starter kit is.
Angry rapper starter kit. Shit. The fake beef. Everybody. Just notice something. Everybody that's shining from wherever they from, when they get to a certain level that another motherfucker ain't, or that was there. Like say a motherfucker that was hotter than you at the time you passed him up. It's always gonna be the hate, the bullshit, the fake beef shit going on. It's always gonna say motherfuckers like, oh, he wasn't living that life, he living my life. I'm the nigga that was doing that shit. I'm the who this. Or people are gonna say he ain't from where he from, or he wasn't really doing what he say he doing. You live with somebody else. That was your cousin cause, or he on her own cause such just put him on, or she was fucking him. That's why she where she at. It's always gonna be like them lame. It's every story gonna be that same shit in every city.
I remember I did an interview with Trey D, and he said that keeping it real is the worst phrase to ever hit the urban community.
It's the worst phrase that ever hit the urban community because mentally you attach that to I have to continue doing the same things I did before I became who I am now.
Right.
And that's a fallacy. It's when you grow, your lifestyle has to change.
Can't please everybody. You're not gonna go hard to everybody. Everybody not gonna just like you for some reason. Like everybody not gonna look at shit the way people look at shit, the way you look at it.
And whenever I try to, let's just say we all see the comments, we all see the haters and everything else like that. And every so often I'll do some shit to address, okay, well, y'all say I don't do this, I'll go ahead and do it. And it always backfires.
Yeah,
Because
you only doing it just because they gonna always do that. As long as you at the top, man, they gonna always have something to say or something to hate on. Regardless, you ain't doing this or you doing that. The only reason why you doing it because they gonna always find an excuse. So this best thing I can say is fuck them. They gonna talk anyway. For the longest, man, I'm talking about nigga know my poor core good where I'm from. I don't fuck with nobody. It ain't too much hate you can say. It ain't too much shit you can say about me. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just talking bad about me, it's personal hate. You just making up shit. And if you don't got nothing to hate on, or if motherfuckers ain't talking bad about you, they gonna create that shit. They gonna create something when there's nothing there. And it's gonna take one person to start a room, and they gonna all wanna run with it. Even though they know it ain't true, they just wanna run with it just for the fuck up, just because they feel like you too clean. Your slate too clean. That's automatic.
You know, and I've always found that my biggest haters have ended up trying to do the same thing that I've already done. Damn near every time.
Or you living the life that they want to live.
Right.
Like, you doing what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you in a position like they in their head, they supposed to be where you at. But they didn't have the same grind as you, or the same mind as you, same hustle, same ambition, the same connection. They ain't have none of that.
Or maybe just not the same talent, or the same intelligence, or whatever the fuck got you to where you are.
Exactly.
Not everyone,
They gonna find a way.
you know, not everyone could be LeBron James.
They gonna always find a way to try to knock you down. I block all that bullshit out the way. I don't even pay attention to it.
Since last time we lost Nipsey Hussle, since last time you and I talked. And I guess Nipsey was one of the first people you spoke to after your own shooting.
Yeah.
Did you know him from beforehand?
Yeah, I had met Nipsey a couple times. Like, I ain't like we just type, but we fuck with each other, You get what I'm saying? And like, I remember one day we was at the studio. I actually did a song for him. I had did a hook for him. We was in that motherfucker vibing. We was just in there, really just supposed to be chilling. I mean, just supposed to be recording, but we just end up chilling, just talk about just like a lot of shit. He was just giving me game on just certain shit, telling me like shit that he been through, like a lot of shit that was going on behind closed doors that never hit the surface. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like telling me like a lot of shit. Like, we always kept in touch. Like, he coming down, so I was like, hey, even if I'm not there, like, if you need something, just let me know. I'll get whatever you need for you. You know what I'm saying? When I came to LA, I would hit him, hey, you around? Let me pull up on you. I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit. But when I had got shot, he was one of the first to reach out to me. Like, homie, you know, you gotta, like, Gotti was one of the first one. He called me. It's a lot of motherfuckers that who else? I can't just name them. Like, who else? You was there? Who was all the time on the phone? Kevin Gates, Gotti, Nipsey. Forgive me if I forgot y'all name, but it was like they was reaching out to him like, you just gotta move a certain way. You ain't the same nigga no more.
Okay, so can you tell me the conversation between you and Nipsey after the shooting?
Yeah, he was just like, hey man, just going back to the shit that we was like talking about, you know what I'm saying, the studio that night, like, you know what I'm saying, like we all go through that same shit, like in your city, like the city beat, you just gotta move it like another type of way, you know what I'm saying, like,
what do you mean by self-hate?
It's like the city, like your city gonna hate you harder than any other city. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be from another city and they gonna love the shit out you. Your city is the one that see you from right here and they hate on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they hate you the most.
Lucy called it hypnotizing hatred.
Yeah, it's like they can't, like, a lot of people, like, they can't stomach that shit. Like, they can't stomach it. Y'all was once on the same, y'all from the same hood, or from the same area. Y'all went through some of the same shit. You made it, and they still right there, they watching you. You know what I'm saying? Some of them motherfuckers gonna be happy for you, some of them envious, because they really didn't fuck with you. You know, when you get to a certain level, you ain't fucking with nobody who wanna fuck with you in the first place. So they know they can't come fuck with you, be on that bitch shit, because you gonna go away. So they ain't got no choice but to hate. They gonna team up with the niggas who been hating.
Well, I mean, it's ironic that you say that, because that's exactly how Nipsey died.
Yeah.
That exact same situation that you're talking about right now.
I mean, it's true. Like, he was telling me that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was one last swear to God, we was in the studio from like, I got to that studio probably like 10. We probably talked about 3-4 hours. It was Slim 400 was in there. We was talking, who else was in there? There's a couple of us in there. We was just out there just talking about it. Too Short had pulled up. He was telling me just about, you know, the Pac and Biggie shit, you know what I'm saying, shit that was going on with that shit. And we were just talking about just a lot of shit, and like a lot of shit that they were saying, like they was already preaching that shit to me before it happened. You get what I'm saying? Just like me, I was like, man, I would just basically tell them, like, I don't feel like I'm big the way that people view me. I feel like I'm just the same yellow. But they telling me like, bro, you gotta know that you somebody now. You get what I'm saying? Like, to me, like, I'm still like, I be really just be like, I really ain't the same nigga. No, I'm realizing it, but at the same time, I guess because a nigga just so humble. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I guess you gotta stick your chest out and be like, okay, you didn't conquer this, you didn't conquer that. You can't be in a certain place no more. you really can't just be around with them same motherfuckers no more.
Yeah, and you know, you're gonna go and spend a bunch of money on jewelry and cars and whatever. You got to spend a certain amount of money on protecting yourself.
Yeah, all that.
Or bodyguards. You know, people get bulletproof cars.
Got to do all the shit that I
all
feel
that
like.
extra shit.
Yeah, I said all the shit that I feel like I wasn't gonna do. I don't gotta do. Like you really kind of gotta do that shit when you get to a certain level. Cause it ain't like a lot of people don't even know like they be endangering you the way that they be doing, and they, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't understand like the shit that you going through. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, think about if Young Dolph didn't have that bulletproof car.
Right.
That one weekend at I forgot where it was.
CIAA.
Yeah, CIAA.
Yeah.
I mean, his whole car got sprayed up.
Right.
And he just happened to be in a bulletproof car.
Yeah.
Think about if he's like, man, I don't want to spend that $5,000. I'd rather go go to the Louis store and spend that instead.
Right.
They would have buried him with that Louis.
You gotta think smart. Like you just gotta move the street. You can't just be at like the place you used to be out at like that. But when you gotta be in and out. You get what I'm saying? Even when you just passing through, like it's just certain shit ain't just worth it no more. Just look at it like it ain't even worth me going through these troubles and these problems and all that shit no more. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, when you heard about the Nipsey situation, did you think about that conversation that he had?
Yeah, I was on my way here.
To LA.
I was on my way here. And I had the city that I was in had a small airport, so you can't fly directly here. So I had to have a layover and then come here. So on the layover, they called me, they were like, hey bro, you just heard what happened? I'm like, what? Like, bro, they just said nigga just hit on Nipsey. I was like, nah, so I made the phone call out here. And nigga was like, man, yeah, whoop this. He was like, I don't even think Cuz made it. Before they had announced it, I was already knowing. They was like, nah, I don't think Cuz had made it. So I was like kind of fucked up. I was like, man, keep me on, like, let me know what's going on. So when I got on my plane, I landed in, it was all over. Just like, I just kind of like, my head just dropped, like, heart just dropping there. I was like, that's crazy.
Well, yeah, I mean, the stories now starting to come out. There was, you know, the girl, the getaway driver had testified. You know, you just started to piece together from the transcripts of what's happening. And it seemed like the whole thing stemmed from Nipsey calling Eric Holder a snitch.
Snitch, yeah. I was on the phone with Thug, Young Thug, and we was talking about this shit. I was out here, cause Thug was finna go over there and link over Nip. And he was just telling me, he was like, he just hate that Nipsey even said that shit to him. He was like, he was just basically saying like, bro, he was hurt, like Thug was like in his feel like he was